Friday. It is May 1st, and I'm kind of at an awkward angle because super sleepy bean over here. I would love to keep him in frame as long as he's not disturbed and wants to stay there. If he stays there the whole time, maybe I will kind of like rustle him awake a little bit, and he can say hi to everyone. Okay, so I recorded and posted a vlog on Monday that covered all of 24 hours of cross stitch. So what have I done between Monday and Thursday? Because it's Maynia, so plans are changing. So I want to talk about this one, Holly Saint Nick by Hands On Design. My Krynic did come in the mail, so I did get all my Krynic in. So I was able to put the little holly berries in and fully finish this guy up. So he is definitely finished. I knew as soon as those came in, I was like, oh, I need to get those holly berries in. So I didn't do a little life update. Let's see. Still working from home. Still doing good with working out and all that stuff. I'm officially down 84 pounds, and our official 6-month weigh-in is next Friday. So stay tuned for that. We're hoping for big things. And this little bean is way too attached. Literally, if I go outside for longer than 5 minutes, he comes in and acts like I left him for an eternity. And, you know, which is really sweet. I love it. But at the same time, when I eventually have to go back to going to work from 8 to 5, that might be a nightmare. But that's pretty much all that's going on. Did get the garden planted and the rose garden last weekend, but that is also in the Flossy vlog, so don't forget to check that out. Okay, what else did I work on this week? I got my Blackbird piece finished. So this is Blackbird by Blackbird Designs, and it is on an 18 count piece of Aida that I dyed myself. And I decided to make this guy colorful, and I pulled colors from all the other Beetles series patterns by Blackbird Design. So like the yellows are from Yellow Submarine, the pinks and this darker red is from Strawberry Fields, and Shaker White is from Long Winding Way, and the greens are in a lot of them, and Octopus Garden, and the bird is the darkest blue from Eleanor Rigby. So I pulled different colors from all of the other patterns. And the other thing that I added, all of the other patterns except for one, there is possibly one other pattern that didn't have a date on it, but I'm trying to think back and no, they all did. I changed where the date was located on Strawberry Fields, and I changed the date on Eleanor Rigby from the date that would be Eleanor Rigby's birth date or death to the year the song came out. And I'm pretty sure Long Winding Way had the date as well. I think this is the only one that didn't have a date on it, so I had to add it in the same style as the other patterns. So I did make that adjustment as well. I really love this, and this whole series is now done, but it came out so good. I love it. Okay. Then The next one that I finished was Lindy Stitches, Alas and Did My Savior Bleed. So this was my Lenten piece, which I did not finish before the end of Lent. I did not finish this before Easter. It is upside down. Wow. I was like, why can't I read that? Because it's upside down. I didn't finish it by the time that I wanted to, but just with everything going on, I had trouble not starting things and not sticking to my initial plans. So it happens, but I went ahead and I was able to get it done because I made a lot of progress on this weekend, and I was very close to being finished, and I was halfway to being finished. So I had to knock it out. So that's what I did. I absolutely love it, and I'm going to finish it the same way that Stephanie finished hers. I'm going to make the little like scroll roll type thing. But this is on Pictures Plus Sand, and it's by Lindy Stitches. I'm having an issue remembering what all I've actually said. Okay, and then I did start something new. Now, I literally took, so I got the kit for this from Lindy Stitches that came with the limited edition project bag. And if you don't know yet what I'm talking about, I'm sorry, but this is it. It's an Emily Momily bag, which means Emily's house came inside of it with all the over-dyed flosses. There's still some DMC that I need, and I was able to pull 4 out of the like 12 because a lot of them, I think most of these are actually in my Titanic Haid right now. So I'll get backups because some of them are colors that you use all the time, like 4, 13, 14, and 15, and like 37.99. They're just colors that you use a lot, and so if they weren't in the Titanic one, they would be in another project, honestly. Like off the top of my head, I can think of like at least 2 other projects that have those colors in them. Giant Harry Potter being one of them. My other Haid being one of them. Like I have a lot of things that use a lot of like black and gray, and it is what it is. So I sent Emily a picture of the fabric that I wanted to, I sent Emily a picture of the over-dyed flosses on a piece of fabric, and I said, what do you think? And she said, love it, what's it for? And I told her her house, and I said, is it too weird of a color? And she said, yes, but in a good way. And I said, cool, because I really kind of wanted to like darken it up a little bit more with the fabric and make it a little bit more like weird and macabre. So, okay, this is the house. Okay, this is Emily's house. And this is my small start, which is fine. I've been wanting to start this since I got it, but I've been waiting because I knew I didn't want to do it on a neutral, but I couldn't really figure it out. And I was just thinking today, and I was like, I bet those colors will look really good on Tango. So this is Pictureless Plus Tango in 32 count Lugana. And I just started like this part of the house above the door and on the side of the window there. So yeah, I'm not going to change anything else about this except for one thing. Because there's Dharma and there's Buster. Well, Potter is friends with Dharma and Buster via the interwebbies. So I'm going to take Buster the way that he is sitting, and I'm going to flip him and put a little Potter right here, so that way they can all be friends together at Emily's dream house. Because we would totally go there and visit and I would bring Potter so that they could have a play date. It just would be what it is. So, anyways, this is my small start, but I'm already in love with it, and yeah, I love this. And I really like the colors on the fabric. So you can already see what the gold looks like. That's Grecian gold, Grecian, whatever. Let me just show you these other, these are the overdyes, obviously. I'm missing most of the DMCs, so we won't go there. But especially this Brethren Blue looks, and the cherry bark. Oh my gosh, guys. These colors on Tango are to die for, in my opinion. It doesn't mean a hill of beans. Who made that a saying? Things are weird in life. But look at those on this color. So like weird, but beautiful. And just, yeah, I love it. So I'm missing most of like the grays and stuff like that. There is like a light pink, and like some like tans and stuff, and then ecru. So that's the amount of the color palette that I have. I'm missing a lot of the colors. That's okay. I have other colors on my need to get list, so it will all be fine. Okay, so what are my Maynia plans, you may ask? I think I'm gonna work a few days of working on Emily's house somewhere in the month, because I really want to work on it, because it is just gorgeous, and that just seems like the right and mature thing to do, is work on it because I want to. He's so cute. Yes, I was talking about you. Okay. Yeah. Maybe he'll come back. He's gonna go eat some food. Okay, so if you hear him in the background, that's what's happening. Okay, so the way that I've broken down the month of May is there's 4 weeks. The first week I am going to work on, my first Haid, Nothing Will Save Me. It's been too long since I've had her out. I know. I say this every year, and I just am upset with myself every year because I don't get her out as much as I want to or should. And it's shameful. It really is. So this year I need to get more black done on page 1 because that's still not finished. And I need to finish up page 3 and hopefully start page 4. So this is where she is. I'll line her up with my actual face because it's the same size. This is where she's at. So you can see I have a lot of 310 to fill in for this page. This page is finished, and this page, I still have a fair amount to go, but I mean, it's pretty covered in. So I need to finish up this page. That is definitely a goal for this month. Getting some more black in is a goal, and starting page 4 down here is also very much a goal. So that's where she is at right now. Beautiful, gorgeous. So this is my project for the first week of Maynia. Now, even though I am still working from home, I do still have a lunch break. God, my back hurts. I do still have a lunch break. So on my lunch breaks, I'm gonna still act as if it's a lunch break at my actual work, because I just think that would be a good way to get a few more like smalls done. So Like, I'm probably going to take the time to finish the second Santa. I am waiting for the next two to come in. But I'll work on my lunch hours to finish that. I have Earth Day really close to being finished. I have the Satsuma Street, the Let's Stay Home by Satsuma Street. I have some other things that I can 5 hours out of the week dedicate a little bit of time to. Okay, so the second week, the plan, come on, come up, come on, come back up, come on, okay, sit there and think about it. The second week of Maynia, my plan is to work on Pavane because I'm on page 2 and I absolutely love this, and I want to give this some love because I haven't for about a week and a half to 2 weeks. So week 2 of May is going to be really focused on Pavane by Long Dog Samplers. This is 32 count Pictures Plus in Feldspar. My first Hade is just an 18 count Ada that I flash dipped in like sterling gray dye. So nothing fancy. So yeah, that is week 2 plans. Week 3 plans. And the reason why I put this so far out into the month is because I wasn't sure when my 1, 2, 3 stitch order of my DMCs were going to come in. Did I drop something? No. Okay. And it did come in. So my threads for Titanic, the colors that I really needed, there's still about 5 or 6 that I couldn't get. So I am going to have to find them at some point, but this will definitely get me going, because one of these that was most of my first page I didn't have. So I stopped working on it the other day whenever I started it because it was going to be ridiculous not having that color, but now I have it. So hopefully during week 3 I can get some good progress with page 1 of the Titanic Hade, and this is 16 count Ada that I flash dyed in a mixture of I think it's just called Sterling, or it's called Sterling Blue. And I put a little bit of black in it as well to make it more of like a navy. And that's because the ship is 310, obviously. Who would have thought? Me with a Hade covered in 310. I'm just kidding, but not at the same time. My other Hade is 50% 310, so clearly it's a fan favorite. But I didn't want it to be stark white, just in case there was a little bit in the corners of the stitching to where you could possibly see the fabric coming through. I wanted it to at least be a little bit darker to maybe help hide some of those like lines. And then week 4, we're gonna work on the first Hade again. My Nothing Will Save Me Hade, because it's been a while. I absolutely love it. And I always say that I'm going to get it out more. And somehow all the new shiny things and old whips just get put ahead of it. And I really, really need to focus on changing that. But until then, this is what I'm going to do. But I am going to sneak a day or two, maybe like a day a week at least. Maybe 2 days, but make them weekdays, so that way, I don't know. I'm gonna sneak in at least 1 to 2 days a week, I think, also on Emily's house, because I wanted a new start. I've been wanting to start it, and it just was calling to me because I finally figured out what fabric I wanted to put it on. And so yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And like I said, my lunch breaks during the week, I'm gonna work on smaller things and try to get some more of my smaller whips finished. That's my Maynia. So I can't wait until next Friday to show you all the progress that I made on my Haid, and any, hopefully, a small getting done, who knows. But yeah, this week flew by, and I feel like I have so much more to show you, but I've already shown it in another video. So definitely go check out the vlog that I posted, because it has everything that I worked on from Friday to Sunday, and I made a good amount of progress, you guys. I like couldn't be happier. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope that y'all are having a great weekend, or it's about to be the weekend. I hope that y'all have had a great week and have a great weekend. And let me know in the comments, are you also doing Maynia? Are you doing like Monogamania? Are you doing Stitch Mania, where you do 15 or 31 new starts? Are you doing a specific number for a birthday or an anniversary or something like that? Are you only focusing on whips? Are you only doing Haids? I'm just curious. I think it's really fun to know what other people are doing. Okay, let's see if I can get him to say hello. Rude. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, okay. Do you want to say hello? Do you want to say hellos? Say hello. Oh, it's so sleepy. You're okay. Hello. All right, well, I think he's a little sleepy and wants to probably go lay back down. Anyways, I hope that y'all are having a great week. And from me and Potter, stay safe, stay healthy, stay staying, stay stitching. And I will see y'all. Hopefully we will see y'all next weekend. I really do try to get him to pop in, but sometimes it's hard. He's not the biggest fan of being on camera. So, do you want to say hello? All right. Well, I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys. There's your outtake right there.